Hi everyone, welcome to the David Ross Education Trust YouTube channel. I'm delighted to join you today from Charnwood College, the home of the David Ross Education Trust. We have a fantastic football session for you today. We have Dan Flynn, who works at Charnwood College and is the head of the Football Performance Centre here, which you can join in the sixth form at Charnwood College. We also have Molly Carter, who's represented England at street football. Have a great session with these guys, okay? Dan has worked at 2 Premier League youth academies in the past. We're lucky to have him with us today, and I know you're going to learn a lot. And also with Molly here as well, is that added bonus. Thank you very much, everyone.
Brilliant stuff. Okay, so good morning everybody. I hope that you're all doing very well. I know it's very, very tough times, so things like this are a real privilege for myself to take part in and to give to you. Today's session is going to be based around the basics of football, and the basics of this session are going to be all centred around minimal equipment and minimal space. So they're all things that you can do at home with any piece of equipment. The only thing that you will need is one football. Now you can use a tennis ball if you want to, if that's all you've got access to. You can use a smaller football if that's all you've got. Anything that you can use to move around with your feet. So we're going to start off, as with any session, we're going to start off with a basic warm-up. So we're going to start off without the ball. So we're going to start off in the middle, so you can use yourself as a 10 by 10 space or anything smaller if you haven't got that much room. And what I want you to do, I'm going to invite Molly in. Now we're very lucky, I forgot to give her an introduction. We're very lucky as Molly plays football for my ladies team, which I manage. She's also represented England at street football level. She's a fantastic player. She's a little bit shy this morning, so you'll have to be really nice to her as we go through the session. So what we're going to do to start off with, we're going to start off with a dynamic movement, okay, which is all about waking up your muscles and waking up your legs and raising your heart rate, okay. So what we're going to do, we'll begin with just a gentle jog. You can work around in your space, so we're just going to go nice and steady using the space that you've got. Just on your toes, just a gentle jog. So we're going to go for 30 seconds of just moving ourselves around anywhere in the space that you've got. So we'll keep going. We'll go down from 10, we'll go 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So once we've got ourselves to a point where our heart's beating that little bit more faster and we've woken our legs up, we're going to move into dynamic stretches. Now dynamic stretches are all about movements that stretch your muscles whilst you're moving, not while we're standing still. So what we're going to do, we're going to begin with some high knees and moving into our heel flicks. So to start off with, we're going to go high knees, so we're going to go 10 seconds of high knees. So moving around. Good stuff. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight into your heel flick, so bring your feet up behind your body. If you want to pop your hands behind, you can do to save you from kicking yourself in the bottom, and that's absolutely fine. So we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we've woken up the tops of our legs. What we're going to do now is work our way down. So we're going to do something called on your toes. Now I do this all the time with my players. It's a really good method of one, raising your heart rate, but again, waking those legs up. So we're going to be on the bounce and on our toes. So we're just going to go ourselves round. Nice little side shuffle on your toes, little change in the direction. I can feel myself getting warmer already. So we're going to go again, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So, a couple more movements. So we're going to go with opening the gate and closing the gate. Now these are really important movements for stretching your groin, okay? Something that you use in football with your kicking motion. So it's really important that we've got ourselves nice and loose, okay? So we're going to start off with opening the gate. Now we step up and we bring our leg out and come back down. We're going to rotate our feet, we're going to go up and we're going to go out, okay? So we're going to start at the back, Molly, and we're going to walk through. So we'll walk through it, so we go 1 up and across. All the way again, up and across. And up and across, up and across. Just a gentle walk back. Now when you've opened the gate, it's really important that you remember to close the gate, okay? So for this one, we start with our feet and our legs, on the outside, and we bring it back round, okay? So it's the opposite movement. So we're going to go up and in. Same again, up and in. And again, up and in, one more, and a gentle jog back. Okay. Right then, so we're going to move it up just a tiny little bit before we get the footballs moving. So this one is for your hamstrings, okay? So these are called leg kicks, and what we're going to do, we're going to kick up and in front of our body. Don't kick straight in front of you like this. I want that little bit of a movement out and across your body. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, up. Fantastic, well done. There we go. And just a gentle walk back. And we're going to go one more time. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fantastic. You all right, Molly?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Good stuff. So this time, just to finish us off, we're really going to get a heart rate racing now. So what I want us to do is fast feet. Okay. So we're going to have a little jog in the space. When I say go, it's 5 seconds of fast feet. So we're going to stand on the spot and we're going to sprint for as fast as we can on the spot. So we're going to be looking to see who has got the fastest feet. Molly's a bit quicker than me, so this should be a bit embarrassing for me. So when we're ready, so we're going to have a little jog. We'll keep moving. Now when I say go, 5 seconds. Don't embarrass me, Molly.
I'm trying.
Don't embarrass me. So here we go. Ready? Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back on the jog. She's quick, isn't she? Next one. So we're going to do this 3 times, sorry. So we're going to get ready. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more, back on the jog. Good stuff. Last one. We're going to go for 30 seconds. No, I'm only joking. We're only going to go for 5. So when we're ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. So give yourself a big round of applause for taking part so far. So well done. Now, we've got ourselves nice and warm. Your heart rate should be raised. It should be pumping really fast right now, which means we're ready to move on to using the football, okay? So you can do this in any space that you have. You don't need an awful lot. It's just important that we keep the ball close to our body. So the first thing I want you to remember, guys, whenever we have the football, small touches, okay? Lots and lots of small, soft touches so we keep the ball close to our body. So we're going to start off really easy. In your space, we're just going to travel with that ball. So you can use any part of your feet to start off with. Just get the ball moving. Now the ball's not allowed to stop, okay? Ball's not allowed to stop moving. So we're going to go 10 more seconds. 10, 9, nice and steady. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant stuff. So, as our first part of our warm-up, it's really important that you wake up all of the different parts of your feet and you become comfortable at using all of the different surfaces. So we've got the inside of your feet, the outside, you've got your sole and your laces. We're going to try and use all 4 of those parts of your feet in our first part of our warm-up. Okay, so what I want you to do, we can start at the back or anywhere that you want, and we're just going to focus on the inside of your feet. Okay, so we're going to do something called penguin walks, toe taps, whatever you like to call them. So we start off just little inside touches like this, but we're going to move forward with the ball, okay? So like we said before, the ball's not allowed to stop, and we want lots and lots of soft touches, okay? So you ready, Molly?
Yeah.
So we're just going to go little touches in between your feet. Good stuff. Can we turn and can we go back and do the same? Good stuff. Fantastic. We'll go one more. Can we do it again? Lots and lots of little touches. Fantastic. Same again. Whoa, take it again. Good stuff. And relax. So we've done the inside of our feet. Now we're going to introduce the outside. So we're going to use something called inside-outside touches. Now I'm right-footed, so I'm going to try and stick to using my right foot. If you want to use your weaker foot, or both feet for that matter, that's completely up to you. But all we're going to do is go inside, outside touches. Again, the ball's not allowed to stop, and if it helps you, sometimes it does for me, you can speak with it. So you can go inside, outside, or you can keep it in your head. Okay, so we're ready? So we're going to go one, go. So little inside and outside touches, that's it, good. Little turn, here we go again. Fantastic, one more. Fantastic, look at that, well done. Good stuff, Molly. Brilliant stuff. So we've done inside, we've done outside. We're going to move on to the sole of your feet now. Now I love using the sole of your feet because you can move the ball in any direction. And it's really good skill, to use to get yourself out of danger. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off really easy. We're going to move the ball forward with the sole of our feet. So we're just going to go like this. We're just going to move that ball forward, all the way to the end. We're going to stop. Now we're going to reverse, so we're going to go backwards. So can we pull the football back? There we go. Good stuff. Same again, one more. Can we go forward? Brilliant stuff. Same again, backwards. Oh, nearly. And relax. Now it's important to remember, guys, it's not going to be perfect. You might have a heavy touch, you might have a bad touch, you might lose control of the ball. That's normal, that's okay. The important thing is that you get the ball back and you keep on trying, okay? So for the next bit, still with the sole of your feet, but we're going to roll the ball to our side. So this time, we're going to roll it across. So it's there, across our body. Okay? There we go. And we roll that ball across our body. Okay, so it's there, let's see. I've actually found something I'm better than Molly at. It's real. There we go.
Oh God.
And relax. That's all right. So, we're going to see if we can put all of that together now. So, inside, outside, and your sole. We're going to move on to the laces in a moment. There's a reason why I've left it till the end. So, can we start to use the inside, the outside, and your sole now? In any order, doesn't matter. Can we start to put them together? Can you do all of those little things? Good. We'll do one more. Good stuff, and relax. Now your laces, it's very important that you learn to use your laces in a specific situation. It rhymes. Your lace is when you have space, okay? So players like Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, he used to be one of my favourite players, Riyad Mahrez, until he left Leicester City and broke my heart. They're really good at dribbling with the ball at speed into space. Now we're not going to do that in here because we don't have the room to do so. But it's all about taking little touches into a big space. So can I have that touch into space and can I burst away? So I'll turn, can I have a touch, and can I burst away? Okay? What I'm going to do, just while I grab myself a quick drink for 30 seconds, I would like you guys at home to see if you can practice on those lace touches. So little touches into space and nice and fast, okay? So 10 seconds, I'm going to have a quick drink, take my jumper off, and we'll be ready to go again. Okie dokie. So another 10 seconds, guys, have a go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So the whole base of this session is around getting yourself out of trouble. So that could be getting away from a defender, moving the ball into space, or importantly, getting yourself into a position where maybe you can have a shot and score, which is what we want to do in the game of football, sorry. So we're going to focus on 3 specific turns. But each turn and each movement has the same 3 key points. Now I want you to remember these because they are something that I embed into all of my sessions and all of my players. Now they're called the 3 S's, okay? They all begin with the same letter, but they're all things that you need to do when you're making these turns, okay? So, the first one is shoulder. The second one is shield. And the third one is space. So think about those again, the 3 S's. So it's shoulder, shield, and space. And we're going to work through each and every one of those as we go through the session, okay? So the first turn that we're going to focus on is called a hook turn, okay? And it's a basic movement where we go around the ball and we hook it back behind us, okay? So back in the direction that we came from. And that's normally to get yourself away from a defender who's trying to take the ball from you. Okay, so I'm just going to show you something. This is an outside hook turn, okay? So we're going to dribble with the ball. We're going to go around the ball, outside of the foot, and we're going to hook it away behind us. Okay, same again. So we're going to go up, round the ball, hook, and we're going to take it away. Now, what I want us to focus on is the first S, okay? So before you turn, you need to check your shoulder. Why do we check our shoulder? Well, if you're just going to stand here for me. If I'm travelling with the football, I don't check my shoulder, and I've got a defender behind me who's trying to steal the ball, and I don't see that Molly's there, and I turn, she's going to take the ball away from me. So it's important that I look where the defender is. I can see Molly's there, so my touch might take me there, or I might even come all the way around and go away the other side. So first thing is, can we check our shoulder before we turn? So let's see if we can have a go at that one. Okay. So we're going to travel nice and steady. Before I turn, have a look. I can check my shoulder. I'm going to have my turn. Okay, one more. So travel, check your shoulder, and we're going to go again. Fantastic. One more. We're going to go in, have a look, check your shoulder, and we're going to turn. Fantastic. Okay, so the second S, shield. Now this is really, really important. If we're facing a defender where I'm trying to turn away from, it's important that I protect the football, or I shield the ball. So in order to do that, I need to use my body to create a wall between the ball and the defender, okay? So what I want you to focus on now, we've checked our shoulder, we come around, I'm going to use my arm, my body to protect the football before I turn. So shoulder and shield. Now let me see if I can do this and show you what I want to see. So we'll travel, check my shoulder, shield, then I'm going to turn and go. So make sure we're shielding Molly, so we're going to go up, check shoulder, shield, shield. Good. Fantastic. So let's have a little go at that. We're going to go 4 times. So 4 turns at the top. So remember, check your shoulder, shield the ball. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Ready, let's go. So 4 times, we're going to go check that shoulder, shield the ball, and we're going to turn. That's 1. Same again, shoulder, shield. There we go. That's 2. 2 more. So check that shoulder, shield, and we're going to go. Good stuff. Last one. Shoulder, shield, and we're going to go. Brilliant stuff. Oh, I don't think I've worked this hard for ages. Fantastic. So the third S, which again is really, really important, is space. Okay? So if I've checked my shoulder, I've shielded the ball, my next thing to do is move the ball into space. Okay? So I don't want to take the ball towards danger. So that might be towards a defender, or if I'm really silly, it might be off the pitch. So I need to look where I'm going and push that ball into space, okay? So that's my next thing, my touch. Can I take the ball into space behind me and away from my feet? So let's see if we can do that one. So, same as before, so I'll run through it. So I'm gonna go up, check my shoulder, shield. Can I have that touch now out of my feet into space? Just like that one. Okay, let's see if we can do 3 of those. But remember, your first touch, not so heavy, okay? If it's too heavy, you'll lose the ball. So let's go. So you go there, check your shoulder, shield, touch. There we go. That's all right, off the pitch. Same again, let's go. Shoulder, shield. There you go, brilliant. Last one. Check that shoulder, shield the ball, touch. There we go. Brilliant stuff, guys. Well done so far. Really, really good. So that's 1 turn. Now that's an outside hook. Now what we're going to focus on is the inside hook. So instead of using the outside of your feet, where I would come round and touch the outside of my foot, I'm going to go the opposite way and use the inside of my foot. So I'll come round and I'm just going to use the inside of my feet. Okay? So those 3 S's, check the shoulder, shield the ball, push the ball into space. Okay? Now we're going to go for 4 inside hooks, Molly, okay? We're not going to say anything now, we're just going to go and do it, okay? But think about those S's. Check your shoulder, shield the ball, and move it into space, okay? So inside hook, Molly.
4.
Good stuff. Okay, so how many should we do? Did we say 4?
4.
Fantastic. Okay, let's go. So we're going to travel, check that shoulder. Last one. Fantastic. Well done. So that's our inside hook and our outside hook. Now, one of my favourite terms is called a drag back, okay, and that's what we're going to focus on. Now, the same rules apply. Before you turn, check your shoulder, okay? With a drag back, it's important that we protect the ball again, so use your arm, use your body, and can we turn back with the ball. Now, again, this is using the sole of your feet. So we've done inside, we've done outside, now it's onto the sole, okay? So let me just show you what a drag back looks like. I can do it without falling over. Okay, so we're going to come forward. Now my standing foot, which is my left foot, I'm going to put that by the side of the ball. I'm going to protect with my hands in front of me. I'm going to put my right foot on top of the ball. It could be your left if that's your strongest foot, that's okay. And I'm going to pull the ball back and back in the direction I've just come from. Okay, so we're going to roll to our right. So we're going to go there, protect, roll to our right. Okay, so let's just have a little practice at that. So we'll do 3 of those. Okay, so nice and steady. In, drag back, good. And again, 2 more. Good stuff. Last one. Brilliant stuff. Right, let's see if Molly was listening. What are the 3 S's, Molly?
Shoulder.
Yep.
Shield.
Yep.
Space.
Fantastic, she's listening, she's awake. So, same thing as before, we're going to check our shoulder before we drag the ball. We're going to shield this time with our arm in front, and we're going to try this time, because we can't have a touch, we're going to roll the ball into the space behind us. My job is to try and turn in the least amount of touches as possible. Okay, so we're going to do 3 of those. Let's see if you can work through all of those S's. So check your shoulder, shield the ball, move it into space. Okay, so should we go 3, Molly?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Fantastic, well done. Last one. Brilliant stuff. Right then. So we've done a drag back to our right. This is called a drag and pull. So we're going to go to our left. It's similar to the inside hook, but we're going to move the ball to our left side now. So what we're going to do, we're going to stand with our ball in front of us, standing foot just behind the football, foot on top, and you're going to drag and turn the other way. Okay? So let me just try and show you what that looks like in motion. So I'm going to come forward, check that shoulder, watch, there, turn and go. Okay? What didn't I do then that I should have done? I checked my shoulder, I moved the ball into space, but I didn't shield the ball. So if I come up against a strong defender like Molly, she's probably going to knock me off the ball and take it off of me. So it's really important that you use your arms and your body to protect the ball. Alright, so let's see if we can put that all together. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. So we're there, shoulder, shield, into space. Good. 2 more. Again, make sure you shield. I didn't do it then. Good stuff. And relax. Okay. Really, really impressive. Really, really impressive. Now what we're going to ask you guys to do, and we're going to do the same, we've worked on 4 different turns. So we've got the inside hook, outside hook, we've got the drag back, and our sole roll, or drag and pull. We're going to have 30 seconds now, and you can do any one of those turns that you like, okay? But remember the 3 S's. Check your shoulder, shield the ball, and move it into space, okay? So 30 seconds, we can do what we want. It's over to you, it's over to us. We can do whatever we want now, other than fall over. We can't do that. Okay. Surprised no one else did that. Okay, we're ready to go? 30 seconds, it's up to you. Let's go. Remember, we're checking our shoulders and we're turning. Any one of those turns. So 30 seconds is all we've got. So, another 20 seconds to go. Fantastic. Keep it up, guys. Good stuff. Fantastic. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Guys, absolutely fantastic. So what we're going to do, we're going to have 30 seconds where you guys can have a little break. We're just going to grab a quick drink. and we're going to move into the final part of the session. So well done guys so far, really, really good. Woo. Okay, as you can probably see, myself and Molly are very, very warm. It's very hard work, but listen, really, really good from everybody that's watching. I hope you're trying everything that we're showing you. Okay, so the final part of the session is kind of like a cool down, but it's still focusing on your ball skills and also your touch, okay? Now, I'm a massive believer that keepy uppies are amazing at working on your touch. So every football club that I've worked at, and also every professional club that I've seen, they use this as part of either their warm-up or their cool-down because it focuses on their time with the ball at their feet, okay? So, we're going to try and use all of the different parts of our feet to keep the ball up. But don't worry if it's something that you can't do perfectly. You can allow the ball to bounce if you want to. So we're going to start off really, really easy. And again, if you lose control of the ball, no problem, just pick it up and keep going. Okay, so we're going to start off ball in your hand, let the ball bounce, okay? So we let the ball bounce once, and we're going to use our laces or the top of our feet to keep the ball up. So we're going to go 1, keep the ball up. So we're just going to let the ball bounce, nice and steady. And can we get to 10?
Not with your shin.
And not with your shin, yeah. Now Molly's a centre back, so I wouldn't expect her to do this in a game. I'd be very, very angry with her if I saw it. Fantastic. So we're going to see if we can get to 10. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now the trick with this, and one of my coaches told me this when I was younger, you take the ball for a walk, the ball does not take you for a walk. So if you're leading your dog, you take your dog out for a walk, you lead the dog doesn't lead you. Unless it's my dog that doesn't listen to anything I say. So, we're going to go again. So we're going to see if we can do 10. But can we use both feet this time? So can you mix it up? So can we go right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot? If you can't and you want to stick to your strongest foot, that's absolutely fine. Let's see if you can do both, okay? All right?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Right, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Easy, that, isn't it? Sort of, yeah. Brilliant. So this time, instead of letting the ball bounce, if you want to challenge yourself, how many can you do without the ball bouncing? Now you can use any of your feet. You're only allowed to use your laces, so the tops of our feet. Now, if we need to let the ball bounce, that's absolutely fine. So I might be able to do 3, and then I might have to let the ball bounce again to keep control of it, but that's absolutely fine. So can we do as many tap-ups with our laces as we can, and can we try to not let the ball bounce? Okay, it's up to you. Right, so should we do 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay, nervous. Right, let's go. So how many can we do? Now if we need to let that ball bounce, you can, as long as you're in control of the ball, that's all that matters. Good stuff. Whoop. I'm using my shin now. So can we go again? That's it, good stuff. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. So we've used the laces. This is a bit harder. So we're going to try to use the inside of our feet, okay? Yeah. Now this time, so the inside of your feet, it's important that you do it with the same motion. So we're going to lift our knee up, and we're going to flick our heel up. So it's there, so we go up and flick. So like we were opening the game. So this time, let the ball bounce. We're going to go 1, and you're going to go into your hands this time to make it easier. So ball bounce, pop, and up. Ball bounce, pop, and up. Into your hand, very good. That's a practice. Okay, so we're going to have 10 seconds. How many can you do without losing control of the ball? So remember, bounce, pop it into your hand. I'm going to use my strong foot. You ready?
No.
No. Right, let's go. Go 1. Can you use both feet is the question. Can I use my left foot? Wow.
No.
It's absolutely fine. Nobody's perfect. So we're going to go 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So like before, well done. Like before, we're not going to catch the ball this time. We're just going to see if we can keep the ball up. Again, let the ball bounce if you need to. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to start with the ball in my hands. I'm going to drop it. Can I keep it down? Can I keep that ball moving? Okay. Remember, I'm not letting the ball take me for a walk. I'm taking the ball for a walk. Okay. That's the challenge. If you need to catch it, and let's say we have a bad touch, not a problem. Start again. All right. Right. And relax. Ready? Go. There we go. Look, see, well done. I have seen players that are worth millions and millions of pounds that can't do this either. So don't worry if you can't do it properly. Okay. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right, last challenge with this one. I might stand away from Molly because I might get the ball in the side of my head. So what we're going to do, we're going to see if we can keep the ball up without it bouncing, or as little as you want. Okay, so I might be able to keep the ball up. Okay, just using the inside of my feet. Okay, if I need to let the ball bounce, I can do. If I can keep that ball up, just using the inside of my feet without the ball bouncing as many times as I can, that's fantastic. That's probably a record for me, actually, to be fair. I've never done that very before. So when you're ready, last little bit. All right, I'm going to stand over here. Okay, get ready. Off you go. So if that ball needs to bounce, it can.
Definitely an over for me.
Well done. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right, last bit. This is our last bit. We're going to see if we can use the lace and the inside of your feet. So you can mix it up. So I might be able to go laces for a couple, pop it up with the inside of my feet. Can you use both of those parts of your feet? Again, if you need to let the ball bounce, let it bounce. If you don't need to, challenge yourself. Can you do 10 without the ball bouncing? It's up to you. So this is our last go, guys, okay? So you ready?
Yeah.
Challenge, let's see if I can beat you. Right, ready? Off you go. There we go. That's all right. Well done. Fantastic. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Guys, you've been absolutely fantastic this morning. I just want to say a big thank you to you guys, but I also want to say a massive thank you to Molly for coming and joining in. So thank you, Molly. Brilliant.
That's great. Well done to everyone at home. Brilliant to see so many people joining us. I know we had a slight problem with some lagging there. We've got a new camera today. It seems to be causing us some problems, so we'll make sure we get that sorted for our next session. But big thank you to Molly and to Dan for joining us today and putting us through such a great session. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you.